Hey everybody, how's it going? The Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back to more Pokemon. This time we just got to Lavender City, and I'm going to stop by the Pokemon Tower here to pay my respects to some of our great fallen Pokemon heroes throughout the ages, like those lost in the great Pokemon War of many hundreds of thousands of years ago. I just made that up, but there probably was one. It was probably Starship Troopers. But anyhow, a lot of stones here. Oh, who's this? Dun dun dun, Kene. Huh, what brings me here? The better question is what brings you here, Kene? Because word on the street is that last time we fought, I killed one of your Pokemon. The Raticate, to be exact. And this time, I'm gonna take another one out. No, actually, I'm sure you're here to get revenge on me. So, let us Kung Fu fight! A Bulbasax versus Pidgeotto battle. What a great way to start things off. Hiya! I will hit you with my Vine Whip! That was not effective at all. I don't even know why I brought Bulbasax out to start this matchup. I should have used Voltorb, something like that. That made a lot more sense, but then again, you don't know exactly who he's going to bring out, unless you do. And I just had never paid attention to the kind of pattern he has with bringing guys out. And oh my gosh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Ugh. Sleep powder is good for catching Pokemon, but sometimes in battle, it seems like, oh, good lord, I got knocked out there. Wow, I would say that Kene is definitely looking for some serious revenge. He wants me dead, his family dead, his house burned to the ground. Oh my gosh. Alright, Gara of the desert, you go for it. Give him your ultra-stylistic scratch attack. Oh, scratch to death. Ha! Take that, Pidgeotto. Garagu to level 24. Nice, nice. Ooh, turn-around slash. Ooh, a step up from the usual scratch. We'll be slashing people now, and I could literally get rid of any of those three moves, but seeing as how Poison Sting is slightly offensive, I guess that we'll get rid of Defense Curl. Definitely never going to use that. Haven't used it yet. Don't plan on it. But anyhow, how are you guys doing today? I haven't said hello and thank you to all my subscribers and viewers for coming in and watching me playing my Pokemon journeys. Oh, it's a tough road to the Pokemon Championships, Elite, whatever you get when you win, when you're declared a Pokemon Master. Should get a little plaque or something at least. Oh, here comes the Execute. Oh, and Bruce fell asleep. Just great. Good work, Bruce. Great stuff. Oh, gosh. Seriously, I feel like my commentary comes to a standstill whenever one of my Pokemon gets put to sleep. I just, freeze up and I've got nothing to say because what do I do now? He's asleep, and he's dead. He's asleep and dead. He died in his sleep. Not a bad way to go, but not the fighting way to go. Not at all. Alright, let's bring out Nosy Bonk with his, what do we got here? Headbutt? Yeah, I don't think Confusion's going to do a lot against him. Oh, I've been seeded. Oh, man. I mean, that's probably the worst thing that's happened to me all week. Oh, let's try to pound him. Haha, your Confusion is useless against Nosy Bonk. I should do a little dance. Why do I get the feeling Nosy Bonk is kind of like the Putty Patrol member of this game? I don't know why. I just can kind of see him dancing around like that. Maybe not. Maybe it's more of a Mr. Mime thing. Anyhow, I digress. But speaking of Power Rangers, let's bring out Mr. Dragon Sword, because we need Dragon Sword power now! Oh, yeah, that's something else I like. Confusion doesn't do much. I like how, literally, Dragon Sword, man, he's a beast. I mean, you kill that. You even miss trying to put him to sleep, but it's funny that, Psychic moves are so strong against so many Pokemon types, but Dragonzord, Gyarados, he can stand up to whatever. I might as well keep him in here because he's bringing out Kadabra, and we already just saw him with the last guy that the psychic moves aren't going to matter much, and I can just use Dragon Rage, which, damn, still an awesome move. And he's going to use him like Kinesis, ooh, my accuracy fell. That's the best you can do, huh? Oh, well, look at that, it actually worked. But it will not work twice. Take that, Kadabra, you have fallen. Ugh. What is it? Oh, Gyarados fight! Woo! Oh man, this should be for on pay-per-view. This is a good one. Let's see. Oh, double intimidation. Look at the egos of these two giant sea serpent monsters going at it. Neither will give up an inch. Well, Thrash was even better than the psychic moves were. Oh, Thrash again. Oh my gosh, are you serious? On a crit? Oh my good god. Are you serious? Oh man. Oh, small golf clap. Small golf clap for Kene there. But, I think I'm just gonna have to put an end to that party and use the Spark. Big Ball Spark. Super effective. I can't get around the fact that Gyarados is still a water Pokemon, that's for sure. Oh, hey, level up. Nice. Level 25 for Big Ball. His stats leave something to be desired, but, you know, for his electric attacks, pretty nice, pretty dead on. Let's see how he does against Charmeleon, though. Try using Spark. Not too bad, not too bad. An electric move versus a fire type. I'm happy with that, both at the same level as well. And he's gonna use Growl. Oh, guess what? I'm a giant red ball. Ain't got no ears. What? Missed. Oh, Ember. Ooh, that was harsh. But, oh, are you serious? Oh, he's gonna kill me, isn't he? Oh, no, wait! Wait! Oh, Big Ball prevails! Further proof that the greatest of all Pokemon is the Big Ball, the Voltorb. I love it when it turns into Electrode and he gets those beady eyes, and then he learns Explosion. I mean, that's just great. You could do so many Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes when you use Explosion. Man. Anyhow, I think I've paid my respects enough to these dead Pokemon by fighting in their sanctuary. So we'll be moving on with most haste before we get kicked out of the Pokemon Tower. God, Lavender City. You know what Lavender City reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of, if anyone's played Final Fantasy XI, which was the one that was online only, where if you choose human as your race, each race starts out in a different particular town, which has a particular biome around it, and the humans start off in the most depressing looking place. It's like a quarry, just full of like stone and brown and gray colors everywhere. It's so depressing. Oh, that's what Lavender City really reminds me of. Well, here we go. We're making our way towards Celadon, though. Let's focus on our goal at hand. We don't have the Slift Scope yet, anyway, so we can't see the ghost Pokemon. But believe me, we'll get there, and we will be using them when we get there. But first off, Bulbous X has to redeem himself for going down like such a punk ass in the Pokemon Tower. Jeez, man. I mean, I am a big fan of Bulbasaur. You know, I like to stand up for the underdogs, and definitely of the 3 starter Pokemon, Bulbasaur is the underdog. But jeez, he's just not doing too good, and it's especially noticeable since I'm playing with such a wide range of Pokemon this time around. But man, I don't know. I mean, I will keep him on my team till the end, just because that's what, you know, any good trainer should do. That you got to keep your starter on your team. You just do. I mean, if that's part of the reason why they came out with Pokemon Yellow, which was, man, good marketing on their part, on Nintendo's part, you know. Let's make a game that literally is just like the show, and people will buy it. I bought it. It's the same damn game, but I bought it. Oh, I've never beaten that one, too, by the way. I don't know if there's anything special at the end or not, but I know you gotta get your Pikachu to like you, which really doesn't take that long anyway. It takes about as long as it takes in the show, when you think about it. So, Gamer Rich here, sending out Growlithe. Man, I wish I could level up one of them. I was just thinking today about Pokemon that I've never gotten a chance to level up, since I'm leveling up a bunch of new ones here. And, you know, Growlithe and Ekans. Never ever. It seems like whenever I picked up a version of Pokemon, I always end up with the version that's got the kind of like blue, you know, side of things. Because it basically breaks down to, you know, red and blue. It's just that sometimes they're leaf green and fire red, or, you know, whatever, sapphire and ruby. Really doesn't matter. You know, it's kind of the same in a sense, but I'm sure there are many distinguishing features of the games that you guys could tell me all about. I have actually, I don't even know if I've mentioned this but I have beaten Sapphire. I'm pretty sure it was Sapphire. It might have been Ruby, but oh man, did you see that scientist guy? He came out of nowhere. But I have played through that one. I have beaten it too. Very fun game, but the thing is with that one, I don't remember at all what to do. Like this game I know really well. I know exactly where I have to go and what I have to do. So I'm able to get through it without any kind of difficulty, having to look up any kind of game facts or anything. With the exception of those islands that they have after Cinnabar Island, which I don't think I'm going to play those. I think that's the only place you can get a couple Pokemon, like Magmar and Ponyta. But Guys, those weren't even in. Those weren't in the original one, and I'm playing this simply for nostalgic value because I grew up playing the Red and Blue. And I'm just not up for a side quest either that's just going to take, 3 or 4 more parts of this, and nothing's going to get accomplished. I mean, I think that people like those episodes where I just go into a gym and just start beating the hell out of people. I think everyone's going to like when I get to Celadon Gym and just start beating the hell out of those women. I take that back. No, you didn't hear that. No, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what goes on at the Celadon Gym, and we'll get there when we get there. Although I do love that old perverted guy that's looking out the window. Very Japanese touch, that's for sure. Anyhow, back to what we were doing here. We got a Grimer. I actually got a request to use a Grimer when we get it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I was looking at their move list. It leaves a little bit to be desired, but I don't take a very big advantage of the fact that there are so many TMs that you can use for Pokemon that just don't even make a lot of sense. You would think their type and the type of move that it is, that they wouldn't go together at all, but they do. And that's kind of weird, but, I'm not going to complain about it. Let's switch up Bruce here real quick. There we go. I gotta remember to run stealth. Oh, and here's an interesting part. This is our very first twin fight, which obviously they didn't have in the older versions, but I kind of like it. I wish I had could select my tag team partner, if you will, beforehand. It's not just the guy that's in the second slot, because I normally don't think about it. And so here we got Nosy Bonk and Bruce out here against Clefairy and Jigglypuff. It's gonna be so much cuteness on the field at one time. There should be a rule against that, but no problem. Clefairy taken care of. Bruce gained some experience. Nosy Bonk gained some experience. There's a headbutt. No, it doesn't quite take him out. Ooh, roll out. I think that's the move that Jigglypuff does in Super Smash Bros. Brawl that's really ridiculously powerful. They can kill in one shot, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I have a buddy that always plays Jigglypuff. Probably not the N64 Jigglypuff, because that one was terrible, but and I'm not even sure how Jigglypuff was in Melee, but in Brawl, not too bad all in all. Not too bad of a character. So let's see. I think we have time for one more trainer here in this video. Man, you got a lot of trainers right wrong here. And one thing about this too is I always kind of used to worry that I'd get my Pokemon all up to over level 30 and they might not obey me around here, because it's a lot of trainers to go through. And you're already going to be pretty high level, because after Vermilion City you have to go up and around, fight those trainers on that route before you get to the rock tunnel, and then you have to go through the rock tunnel, and then you gotta go through this. So you have 3 gauntlets of trainers you gotta get through before you finally get to where you want to go. And man, it can really push that level 30 limit, although this is something I worry about too much. It's like running out of fuel on those track levels in Donkey Kong Country. It's like, don't worry about it. It's just designed to throw you off, but it really doesn't have an effect. The only time I can remember having an effect was one time when I traded a friend of mine who had just started playing the game a Sand Slash for whatever starter Pokemon he had, so I could get all 3 of the starter Pokemon on my team. And I think it was a level 50 something Sand Slash, and obviously that did not obey him at all. But oh well. So there you go. Huge discrepancy will cause for a disobey, but little ones, not a big problem. And I think there might even be more give for the Pokemon you start out with. But anyways, that's all the time I got right now, guys. This has been the Johnny Cage. Subscribe, like, comment if you have not. Tomorrow we have more Castlevania for you as we celebrate October. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you all then.